Sirach chapter 10. A wise judge will instruct his people. The government of a man of understanding will be well ordered. As is the judge of his people, so are his ministers. As the city's ruler is, so are all those who dwell in it. An uninstructed king will destroy his people. A city will be established through the understanding of the powerful. The authority of the earth is in the Lord's hand. In due time he will raise up over it one who is profitable. A man's prosperity is in the Lord's hand. He will lay his honor upon the person of the scribe. Don't be angry with your neighbor for every wrong. Do nothing by words of violence. Pride is hateful before the Lord, and man. Unrighteousness is abhorrent in the judgment of both. Sovereignty is transferred from nation to nation because of iniquities, deeds of violence and greed for money. Why are dirt and ashes proud? Because in life my body decays. A long disease mounts the physician. He is a king today, and tomorrow he will die. For when a man is dead, he will inherit creepy things and beasts and worms. It is the beginning of pride when a man departs from the Lord. His heart has departed from him who made him. For the beginning of pride is sin. He who keeps it will pour out abomination. For this cause the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and utterly overthrew them. The Lord cast down the thrones of rulers and set the meek in their place. The Lord plucked up the roots of nations and planted the lowly in their place. The Lord overthrew the lands of nations and destroyed them to the foundations of the earth. He took some of them away and destroyed them and made their memorial to cease from the earth. Pride has not been created for man, nor wrathful anger for the offspring of woman. What manner of seed has honor? The seed of man, those who fear the Lord. What manner of seed has no honor? The seed of man, those who transgress the commandments. In the midst of kindred, he who rules them has honor. Those who fear the Lord have honor in his eyes. The rich man, the honorable, and the poor all glory in the fear of the Lord. It is not right to dishonor a poor man who has understanding. It is not fitting to glorify a man who is a sinner. The great man, the judge, and the mighty man will be glorified. There is not one of them greater than he who fears the Lord. Free men will minister to a wise servant. A man who has knowledge will not complain. Don't fault your wisdom in doing your work. Don't glorify yourself in the time of your distress. Better is he who labors and abounds in all things than he who glorifies himself and lots bread. My son, glorify your soul in humility and esteem your self-honor according to your true worth. Who will justify him who sins against his own soul? Who will glorify him who dishonors his own life? A poor man is glorified for his knowledge. A rich man is glorified for his riches. But he who is glorified in poverty, how much more in riches? He who is dishonored in riches, how much more in poverty?